Something I have realized that is setting some people backwards in life is this particular statement. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it next week. I will do it next month. I will try my best to do it next year. A lot of people have been in this circle of next week, next week, next week. And it has taken a longer period for them to even make an attempt to do that thing they have promised to do a few years ago. And some are not even making that attempt to even do it at all. Even before Romania and Bulgaria became full member of the Schengen body, I came here several times to let my subscribers here on YouTube know that they should be prepared and ready to take advantage of this Romania and Bulgaria becoming part of the Schengen zone. And eventually, on January 1, 2025, they were fully members. That is to say, with a single valid Schengen visa, you can visit every of the Schengen countries, including Romania and Bulgaria. And it is also very, very important for every one of us to note that it favors people who are making these moves early. Because just imagine, take a cue from what is happening in Canada now, what is currently happening in the UK. A lot of people benefited from this Canada visitor visa that you could get at a time, and you could apply for a work permit, get a job and start working. A lot of people came through this very visitor visa process, and today, a lot of them, they have bought houses in Canada. And those that came in late were not that lucky. And now that temporary policy that could allow visitor visa holders to come to Canada, apply for jobs, if given these jobs, they could apply for a work permit inside Canada. That policy is no more. So people that make these moves early, it favors them. Now, a lot of people from other continents like Asia, those are our Asia people, they've started taking advantage of this new Romania and Bulgaria becoming part of the Schengen zone, while a lot of our people are sitting behind and observing. Then before you know now, when these people now have a lot of people, they will now tell you they don't want anymore. But now it is still fresh. Now is the time for you to start building your proof of funds. For those who want to go and study in Bulgaria or Romania, there are schools in these countries that are very, very affordable. All you have to do, firstly, for those who have intentions to go and study in Europe, is for you to go online. If you are an undergraduate, or let's say you have your first degree already, you have a bachelor's degree, or whatever it is, go online. Go and check for these schools. There are schools in Bulgaria and Romania with scholarships. You can take advantage of this because it is new. Before you know now, in the next few years, this system will not be like this. Imagine Canada that was begging, like literally begging people to come and work. Do you know what it means for a country to let you know that you can come to their country with a visitor visa and look for work? For a country to put a policy that could allow people to come and search for jobs and start working with a visitor visa, that will tell you that they were desperate for workers. But after they got enough, is it not the same Canada now that things have turned sideways? There are many people right now in Canada who are currently stranded. With their visitor visas, they can't find jobs. And even with the temporary policy that was put in place that has been cancelled, abolished, now, if you are even fortunate enough to get that work, to get that job, you have to leave Canada to go and process work permit from your countries, in most of the cases. So Canada that once needed workers to the extent that it was like they were begging people to come and work, during and after the pandemic. And now they want shakaraing for our people to say, oh, no, we don't want this, we don't want that. They are slashing the number of students they are going to admit in 2025 and 2026. They are slashing it down as compared to what they admitted in 2023 and 2024. To tell you that they now have a lot of people, to the extent that they even came out to let us understand that they are having shortage in housing. They said they are having housing crisis right there in Canada, and housing has become too pricey to the extent that a lot of people cannot even afford to pay their rent. So it is going to also come a time. This Romania and Bulgaria now that need people, they need you. I was reading an article now about, I think one of the ministers right there in Bulgaria and Romania, saying that the businesses in Bulgaria and Romania, they are urging the government to put a policy in place or to make it easier for people to come into these countries as tourists so that they can make money. Yes, businesses in Romania and Bulgaria, go online to verify what I'm saying. So now these people want to put this in place so they can be able to give visas on time to people. They say they want to make getting their visas easier and quicker. It is because they need people. That is why they want to make it easier and quicker. Go online to fact check me. I think that was in Bulgaria or Romania. So these two countries now, they need people. They need students to come and work, to come and study, and also work part-time. They want to give their tourist visas to people to come to their countries. Come to their countries, tours, stay in hotels by paying, take Uber, take transport, fly, spend money going to tourist locations. You are boosting the economy by doing this. So they want it. These countries have realized what other EU countries are making from tourism, from education. Having international students in your countries, it gives you money. Now they want to queue into it. And because it is just starting, now is the time for you to come in. Go online, check these schools. You know what you want to study. There are schools in these countries that offer your choice program. Once you go online, you type the school that I want to go and study. Let's say you want to go and study mechanical engineering. You go online. Schools in Romania or schools in Bulgaria that offer mechanical engineering programs with scholarships. You will see some options will come out. Go to this school's website one after the other. Check their tuition fees. There are many of them that are affordable. Everybody cannot go to Canada. Everybody cannot go to UK. Everybody cannot come to this US. And it is possible that you can start from these countries by going to study, and eventually from there, you can take that as a stepping stone to come to this US, Canada, or wherever country you want to go and work, tour, or stay. So that is why at this very early stage, start to plan. That is why you see that whenever visa route or visa doors, I call it, are opening in countries like this, those people in Asia, they're already facing it head on. They are working tirelessly already, trying to get these spots. You go to UK, they are there. Those Indian people, they migrate as if there is no tomorrow. They move and they share these their updates with their fellow people. Come here to the US, they are here everywhere. Go to Germany, go to France, they are there. Go to Canada, Indians are there everywhere in Canada. People are even saying wherever you go in Canada, you see Indian people. That is because they like to migrate, they like to move, and they share this update with their people, and they make use of it. Me, I am here sharing this update with you so that you can take advantage of it. It is not my money they will use in paying you salary when you start working there. And sharing this update with you will not cost me too much, even if it's taking me a little time to make this content and conduct my research. So you can do it. Stop saying tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I will go there. If you are one of those people that have interest to get a Schengen tourist visa. I have done a lot of videos, especially on my Facebook, TikTok, and the likes, on how to navigate with a VV, like I call it. You can go and check those videos. There are some of you just need this Schengen visa. Now is the time. You can get a Schengen visa to Romania. You can get a Schengen visa to Bulgaria. And eventually that same Schengen visa, as long as it is valid, you can use that same Schengen visa to go to Germany. You can use that same Schengen visa to go to Italy. You can use that same Schengen visa to go to Portugal. You can use that same Schengen visa to go to France. Just like that. One visa to visit about 29 countries. Is that not wonderful? So what are you waiting for? Start to put your, what is it called now? Your POF together. Start to put things together. Get your documents. If you intend to visit this country as a tourist with your wife and children, get your things together. I have done contents on this. I have it here on my channel. Requirements to apply for a Schengen visa, I think to France. I have done to France. I have done to like 2 countries like that, or 3. They are here on this channel. People have used that video or those videos to get visas to other countries. I have said it here time with that number. These things, you can even do it yourself. But if you decide you want to use the service or services of travel agents, you can. But now that it is early, don't forget, if you remember how Canada started begging people to come because they needed workers, it is that same Canada that is shakaraing for people now because they have enough now. So before this Romania and Bulgaria will get to that extent, be among this first set of people that will make use of this window of opportunity of getting a Schengen visa early, whether for tourism, whether for studies, even for work. This is what I'm here to tell you. You understand? Please share the link of this content with your friends and family members so that they can make use of it. Like I have said before, we may not be able to share money to everybody on social media, but we can share update, of course. So thank you guys for always being here, and hope to see the next content from me very soon. Have a good one, guys. Respect.